Tape's rolling. Quiet on the set, boys and girls. Get ready to go live on the radio. Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
Excuse me. Excuse me. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. Ain't no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo of Labs and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Les. And Jack is, just making his appearance? No, Candace is taking his guest spot right there on the set because Jack's, I don't know where Jack is. Jack's most likely in a meeting, but he hasn't said anything about it yet today, so maybe he's going to show up. Maybe he's not, but hey, that's how the old cookie crumbles around here on NBNN. But welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Whacked Out Wednesday right here. It is September 30th, 2020, inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar. And today is the end of the month, last day to get in on the supporter race that happens tomorrow. Prize up for grabs tomorrow, 500 Kodos. So if you're not in it, you better make sure you are. And of course, I'll be reinforcing and talking about that again a couple points later on for those who aren't here quite yet. But welcome everybody to today's show. Let's get out the daily spam to the universe. Let folks know we're here. I didn't even take a look to see who else, if anybody was streaming this morning. Let's take a quick peek at that. Anybody else out there today? Last Diameter. Last Diameter's out there doing his whatever Last Diameter does. Opulence, I has it. And he's always streaming, but he doesn't seem to interact with an audience much, especially when we've rated him in the past. But anyway, let's finish getting these out. Alrighty, moving right along. Let's go ahead and start the day out. Let's get that giveaway opened up. And of course, for those who may not know, giveaways, open up a giveaway now. And of course, if you want to see more giveaways, it's up to you. You can get as many giveaways as you want as long as you make that That little bar move is Botox. What's up? What's up, Losick? How you doing? I know Candace is here. Wablip. Welcome to today's stream. I see Drac Attack out there. And a bunch of other folks joining us slowly but surely today. Lurks is out there. And Dracos is out there. Yep, people finally starting to show up here today. I was watching a little bit of Friday's stream, trying to get caught up this week, but not much really that we haven't discussed in there about things. The one thing I did come to find out is that mounts are actually in live. They haven't given out any mounts to anybody to try yet, but apparently the system is live in the game. And what's that? I don't get it, Candace. Oh, well, no, go ahead. Spoil away. You know me, I don't care. He's got to add collision? I didn't hear that part. Maybe I haven't gotten to that part yet. I know they were talking about making Lord British's castle a little bit more difficult, because people apparently are already plowing through it. Supposedly it's the tougher of the challenge dungeons out there. At least that's what I thought. I remember them saying that was going to be. That would go on endlessly, just getting tougher and tougher. But apparently there's a vault at the end, so I guess that's not actually the case. I don't know. Might have been on the Silver Tree. I did not watch that. I actually got just a little bit of that before I got sidetracked, and again, the weekend caught up with me. But anyway, moving right along, is we had this set up for a topic yesterday, but we didn't get too far on it. Maybe we'll have a little bit more luck today. We shall see. You never know around here. But POTs was the topic for yesterday, and of course, being a POT owner, I'm always curious when we're talking about POTs here in game. What new stuff's being added? What's being done with them? What people are requesting to be done with them? And of course, for the most part, I'm usually I guess I'm okay with the additional changes. I'd like to see smaller POTs get a little bit more love than the larger ones, because the larger ones are the ones that get all the love out there. The little ones just get neglected because, they're just little ones. But they need a little bit of love, too. But several topics out there. I want to start with Thradia. Thradia's got a post out there from the Avatars Express highlighting POTs out there. And is Thradia here today?
Are you going to show up on time to the show or what?
I tell you, never.
I mean, it's like, seriously, the show starts at promptly at noon. Not
noon. That's right,
man.
So somebody napping.
I wish.
More
like in a meeting that was supposed to be between 11 and 11:30. And then it's like it started at 11:50. Yeah, so that happened. Yeah,
that happened. The Zoom room's open.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm waiting for it to open up.
Yeah. And then PM me whatever your Zoom room email address is for your Zoom room connection, so that I can authorize you as host.
Jack@Synesys.com.
Jack@Synesys.com. That's why your other one wasn't working.
Which one were you using?
JK.
Oh yeah.
So let's get that in there. Hold on. I can get that fixed now, maybe. I can get that fixed, maybe.
What is wrong with Zoom?
Updates, man. I tell you what, it's a pain in the ass.
It's like I'm staring at my picture as it's trying to let me into the room. And let me check my profile. Yeah, jacketsynassist.com.
Hang on a second.
Stupid application. Now I got to figure out a dozen different things for work.
Is not a paid user, so they can't do it that way. Okay, there's got to be a way to make you host. I know. All right, I'll look at it again later then. He's waiting. I see. I have to actually admit you now.
Yeah.
There's got to be a way to fix that.
And not only that, I have to find that. I have to start
to turn on the video.
What the fuck? Okay, today it's like there I am.
Yeah, you're about semi right. He's here.
Yeah. Hand cutting off right there. Hand cutting off right there. Yeah.
I wonder if somebody's got mehoff.com. That's a good curious question.
Yeah, Jack at mehoff.com. I'm willing to bet it's already.
Now I gotta find out.
Yeah.
Now I gotta find out. Hold on.
Yeah. So this entire meeting was about scalability.
Scalability? Variables?
Variables, man. Variables. But yes, it is another day in Shroud of the Avatar. So, did you already glaze over the tweets?
Oh, this music's awfully loud. No, I didn't. Excuse me, didn't get to that. I was just getting to the Avatars Express article that Fradia had posted. Talking about POTs.
And you didn't even link to the Avatars Express page. You linked to the forum post.
The forum post has the link. Ta-da.
Yeah, you're making me click two links.
Ta-da.
Ta-da.
Well,
I have to go into the forum post in order to click the link.
I can't give the Threadia the props on that, if I just go to the link, so.
Okay. So where are you in this POT Insider for Mystic Isle?
I was just
in night mode.
I was just commenting that the Avatars Express is now doing a POT series, I guess discussing, telling folks about your POT, all that fun stuff. And of course, if you want to be included, I was hoping Thradia would be in here. She's usually in here and say, hey, yeah, but
it's stuff. But yeah, thank you, Thradia, for updating that and letting people know about the things that are available inside of the Mystic Isle.
Yes.
Love you guys.
Then that allows me to close two tabs.
Oh, Shaylin, thank you very much. Love you too, man. Mehoff.com is taken.
Oh, man.
Meoff.me, meoff.fun, meoff.biz, or meoff.life.
Yeah. For some reason, things are not working.
Gosh,
okay.
You know what that does, buddy.
So where are we going to today?
We're going to track number 21 because Vosh Allen just subscribed for 17 months with the comment, love you guys. And of course, again, we love you back. He picked House of Pain.
Oh,
that's really weird. Well, track 21, the House of Pain is no longer track 21, by the way.
What?
There's a Marvels update today. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, shit.
Four new tracks, I think. 3 or 4 new tracks.
Hold on. I'm launching Marvels right now. If it would
probably got to launch, crash, and then tell you need the update, probably.
Well, no, it's launching. It's patching right now, and it says that it's going to take another 20 seconds to patch.
There you go. Yeah,
So
23
it's
is the House of Pain now.
What?
21 is the Twisted Toothpick. So they must have added something up top as well. Number 1, the paperclip. I don't remember number 1 beat. The Funnel 2 used to be number 1.
Yeah, number 1 was never the paperclip.
Or the boomerang.
Yeah.
But on the other side, we've got Trick or Treat, Jump in the Night, and the Haunted Hammer.
Okay, so now we get to go to race number 1.
But he still wants the House of Pain, so we shall oblige.
Okay.
Of course, don't forget, make sure you're raffled up on my side.
Now, you know it's going to be fun whenever you do join, and it doesn't actually work. Okay, so we are doing !play on both screens. And we're clicking start in 3, 2, 1, start. And while that gives me 69 seconds to do things in the background related to work.
Answer some of those emails. That's right.
Oh man.
Answer some of those emails.
Fuck on. Hey, respond, you piece of shit application. That's what I get for beta testing a software application. Time to do everybody's favorite thing when the beta version doesn't want to work very well. You just click on uninstall and say
uninstall and reinstall.
I don't give a shit. No, I need to test something, and I need the application to actually work. So let's go find one that I know that works.
The beta application? Or are you trying a newer
alpha,
version of
alpha.
You're trying a newer version of the product, is what you're saying.
An alpha version of a product installed on my terminal server. But we're down to 10 seconds for people to drop down the pegboard in the House of Pain.
Good luck, everybody. Thank you, Vash. That's going to get Vash entered into our supporter race happening tomorrow. Don't forget, if you're not in yet, you have just today to get in.
Has the lead on my side into the very first mixing bowl, and Serenia goes through it, and there my phone starts blowing up. So what is that? Yeah, the real question is, okay. Oh, fuck. 2:00 tomorrow afternoon. Is that Central Time? Is that
treasure pile runs past everybody, comes out the funnel. Yep. With the little princess hat. I gotta love the little princess hat.
Well, Mika is in the lead on my side, but this mixing bowl that Laz keeps on calling the double mixing bowl, which is 2 mixing bowls, hung him up, and now we're into the double mixing bowls on my stream. Skeggy in the lead.
Yeah, the double triple?
Triple double, man.
Triple double?
Yeah.
Or whatever, Botox.
Into mixing bowl number 3, and
the treasure pile says denied. As she says, I want those scrolls. Congratulations, treasure pile.
And Skeggy Scarface is getting some scrolls sent to him right now. So we do have that. It helps if I bring up my inventory and type in scrolls. Scrolls are in your in-game mail because you're a wiener. Yes. Oh man, I still haven't made it. The hell, man. Okay, let me know what map's finally over. We can go back to web pages.
Yeah, we've got a couple stragglers up there. Still slacking. We'll do the giveaway once everybody's Finally in. Treasure pile, there you go. New track record for Treasure Pile. Holy crap. New track record, 1 minute 31 seconds, 0.747 seconds. Congratulations, Treasure Pile. Yeah, she came down fast, that's for sure, and she got a boost at the end. But congrats to Treasure Pile.
Congrats.
We're in the new season, getting us a couple XP points, starting us off.
Congo Rats. Okay, let's see. Okay.
Alrighty. Moving right along.
Okay. So we also have Anpu with a request about player-owned towns.
Yes.
In offline mode. And he wants to explore
own towns
the player-owned town in
mode.
Offline mode. Yes. Now,
how many of you out there own player-owned towns? First, let me ask you all that. Raise your hands.
Mode.
And play in offline mode.
And then the hand goes down. Yeah. The problem with that is you have to remember that the offline world map is the actual original offline world map, but for the online version, you have to they have to bake in where all those player-owned towns are actually at. So what they possibly could do is put one player-owned town, aka hometown, in offline mode and allow you to buy that. But I don't know if it's going to be technically feasible. Or it's just an in-game gold sink, but gold doesn't matter in offline mode.
Let's go ahead and tell everybody what he's got to say.
This is one system I would actually like to try and mess around with. And I'm only asking for this as only an offline option. This would no way affect the live server in any way. This would just be the same town as the one players can currently purchase, hold fast, and any default biome that would be easy for you to install. I think several benefits could be added in this if this could be an option to add. Got several things. This would allow someone to try out what it's actually like to purchase and own a player-owned town, which you can do now for the Novian continent only. 2, add this as an added feature possibly for episode 2 owners for added value, as well as spending dev time on this. This will also allow anyone to test various pot deco items as well. The location could be one of the already existing dev and run pots like Mount Midori, hometown, etc. I don't think existing players who do actually own a player-owned town and offline would have any issue with this, but I just wanted to throw that out there and see what those people think. Thank you for your time. As soon as you settle on one template, and
say, hey, thank you for the follow.
You would end up with everybody saying, I want this template, I want this template, I want this template, and why?
Yes.
So they would have to make one of every biome available, as well as
well, he says that they can pick whatever the easiest biome would be, just to make that.
What's going to happen 5 minutes after they put grasslands over?
Exactly. So I'm going to jump to the. I don't think existing players who actually own a player-owned town and online would have an issue with this. Well, I'll be the person to say I've got an issue with it. Offline mode, you don't get to play with that stuff. That's just the way it is.
Yes.
Yeah. I understand wanting to, but there are plenty of governors, as is suggested, for testing purposes, who would be more than happy to give you what is the word I'm looking for? Not you don't become a governor, but they're not a trustee. They can play with the POT basically. So
Yeah.
what's the word I'm looking for? Where's Mom when I
don't
need
know.
her? Mom would tell me.
You're looking at. Why is that not working?
There's a word for it. You know the word. Steward. Thank you. Stewards. You can make him a steward.
Working here.
But yes, and again, because as a player-owned town owner, then I would say, well, why can't I just have my player-owned town put in there? And of course, like Jack's pointing out, everybody would be like, well, I want this biome, and then I want that, and it becomes a pain in the ass. So,
a royal pain in the ass.
Yeah. And again, unless I could have the option to have my player-owned town if I'm playing it offline, then I couldn't agree with that. Because player-owned towns are for the backers. You want to play with it, ask somebody. If you're thinking about it, ask somebody. Especially if you're really thinking about making the purchase. I'll be the one that make you a steward and let you play with it. So make that one easy enough.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man.
It is gonna be interesting, but we didn't do that raffle, so I should do that now and then open up the next one.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah. Oh, Kansas, even at that, is I've got 2 towns. I'd make them a steward on one of my towns and let them go play around. I've done it before. All right, yes. If you're not raffled up, you better get raffled up real quick so that we can go ahead and get this one picked out. I guess I should have I should have some mystery game keys in front of me. That helps.
Oh, I have lots of mystery game keys somewhere.
That's right. Don't forget, Jack's now got mystery game keys. Donate 300 bits on his side. He'll send you a mystery game key. Donate 300 bits on this side. I'll send you a mystery game key. Trigger 500 bits down there. We'll play marbles and trigger a raffle. But we have a raffle coming up from the last game, thanks to Vosh Halen.
501 bits gets you something special on my stream.
That's right.
Yeah, the fun stuff. Yeah.
All right, everybody raffled up here?
Yes, they all are. Do you feel like playing some marbles today? And oh wait, we're waiting for someone else to tip some bits.
All right. We're going to pick ourselves a winner. Drac Attack! Congratulations.
Okay.
You are the winner. Let's see what Drac Attack has got himself a copy of.
Okay.
Crown Champion, Legends of the Arena. Here's the Drac Attack.
Do it this way. Click here, take the screenshot. Shit, that didn't work. So let's move that window over here. Click over here. Then.
There he is. I can tag him.
Do that.
You're quite welcome, Dragon. Let's get that game key over to you.
Then I can sit there and copy and paste this and then I can sit there and say, hey.
All right, anyway, moving right along. POTs. Algarian's got a post out there because apparently there's a lot of questions people have had about POTs, and he lays out the guidelines and updates and informations for us. Unless you want to get out to the Twitterverse real quick.
If you're one of the 400 people that owns a POT, go read the forums. Yes. Well, you get to read it for a second while I look up something.
Okay, no Twitterverse?
You read POT shit because you're a POT owner, I am not.
Yeah, you're not a
care about
POT owner. That's right.
I don't care. Yeah. Let's see.
That's right. Ilgarian says, greetings. POTs are one of the most amazing game features in Shroud Avatar. They are also highly complex. To assist governors and stewards, below are common questions about owning a POT, most specifically in regards to what types of things can be requested or modified for your town. Like, we didn't already know all this. We've known this for a long time. For gameplay and in-game management features, please see the player guide for more information. Please feel free to ask additional questions. By replying to this thread, we'll do our best to add common questions to the FAQ or the player's guide, whichever is most appropriate. Now, he goes into a whole bunch of in-depth detail here for anybody who is interested in buying a POT. For most of us who own POTs, we already know most of this stuff, but a lot of questions, I guess, have been coming up since POTs became available again. And these are now the rules and regulations, I guess, that we need to abide by, follow by. I don't quite understand what the in-depth on this was, so that's one of the reasons why I was bringing it up, but nice to have nonetheless. POT terms, towns and Shroud Avatar. Town often refers to either the NPC town or player-owned town. NPC town is an NPC town, POT, which are implemented by the developers but owned and managed by the players. Governors, and he gives you all the terms that you're necessarily going to hear. Interconnections, player-owned town submission forms, all that good stuff. Implementation. I bought a POT. Which overworld continent can it be located on? POTs with overland access can now be located on Novia or the Hidden Vale. POTs that were bought or updated for Episode 2 are only allowed on Episode 2. Well, they're allowed everywhere, technically, but little known fact, again, POTs are now available again for those of you who weren't paying attention, haven't been paying attention. You can now go out there and buy one again. And are they cheaper? I think they were on sale for a while. I want to see that.
I don't know. There probably are.
Gotta see, because I haven't actually looked at them, because POTs now hold fast, still $900. Everything else is on sale. That's of course interesting. And of course, coming in this release, 2 new size POTs, the Gigalopolis and the Terraopolis, 9,000 and 10,500 respectively, rounded up. But anyway, moving back.
No, you're moving where?
Oh, just jumping back over to the topic. Jumping back to the topic at hand.
Yes.
Is then of course he's got all sorts of questions of where you can place it. Can I place it on a river? Can I place it on a road? Can I place it here? Can I place it there? And of course, did not know this one, but you can't place rivers. You can't place you can't place an island inland, which had me thinking. But then again, I guess Elysium, technically that's coastline on Elysium. But yeah, I just didn't get it. Where is it here? Is POTs bought or upgraded with Episode 2 can be a misfriend in Novia Hidden Vale. Non-island POTs must be placed in open terrain. Island POTs can only be placed in open ocean and not in a river or inland body of water. Now, again, I would have figured Elysium to be an inland body of water, but considering that I guess it's opened up And yeah, I guess that's yeah. I don't know. I'm just looking at the map to see because I would consider those inland bodies of water personally, but
You would consider things incorrectly.
yeah, well, I mean, let's take a look over here. I mean, we've got them here, so I guess this is not considered an inland body of water up near the northwest corner. So these, I guess, are considered coastland, even though they're not inland. I guess they're referring to this. This is not inland over here. I mean, yeah. Those actually aren't islands there, but I thought we had a couple islands there. So I guess the term inland body of water is, again, yeah, in the eye of the beholder on this one, because I can see plenty of places where I would consider to be inland bodies of water, but can also be considered coastline. So
You'll be dealing with something.
But anyway, moving right along. Didn't mean to click that tab.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did. POTs cannot be placed on mountains and rivers or any feature that blocks travel. Cannot be. They can be.
You can't mountain climb in Shroud of the Avatar.
Yeah, which again you can in some places, but you can't in others.
Well, you're not actually mountain climbing. You're going through a path that technically the terrain is not really mountainous.
It should be just like the old UOs. You just move slower going through the mountains. Should be able to go up and through them. I'm sorry, just my opinion. POTs can be placed next to roads, but not on roads. They cannot be placed where another town or adventure scene is located. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, on Brittany, yeah. And cannot be added in the Brittany buffer zone. We now have a Brittany buffer zone available out there, and it says see below for the Brittany buffer zone. I want to see where this Brittany buffer zone is because
the buffer zone should be forever. It's the next paragraph right below that.
Is it?
Yeah.
On the overworld map? Okay.
Yeah, the Brittany buffer zone should be like this big.
On the overworld, can you place my POT decorations? POT decorations? I don't get that. Next to Brittany. Probably not. The Brittany neighborhoods have a special buffer zone surrounding them, which we don't place any PRTs or other scenes. The Brittany buffer zone was implemented to keep Brittany clearly special and not lost within a larger sprawl of towns, although we let everybody move right around Brittany shortly after Persistence because everybody thought that it was going to be something that needed to be done, but was really not necessary. But there are a small handful of POTs that were placed before the buffer zone rule was implemented. That's not true. Each is allowed to stay in place, but if any moves, the buffer zone rules immediately apply to the space it leaves behind. So if you move out of your place around Brittany, nobody can take that place, which, yeah, again, when we went to Persistence, we didn't have all these towns around Brittany, so apparently now there's a buffer zone. Again, it doesn't define the buffer zone, so where can I, can I go down to Minewent over there? Can I go to Ealing Glen and get a town over here? I mean, where is this buffer zone?
The buffer zone doesn't really exist. What they really should do is just retroactively apply that buffer zone to all those POTs around Brittany
Basically, that's what they're saying. Is if you move your town,
they should go back and it's like we can't deal with all these POTs right here. It's like
everybody pick a new spot. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it is what it is. They allowed everybody to make those moves into the area to begin with, and apparently now they don't want anybody moving back into that area. So
yeah, and it's like, yep.
Anyway, moving right along.
It's like
it's Brittany. Leave Brittany alone.
And this actually
nobody puts Brittany in a corner.
What I can't believe is like when they are initially placing all the player-owned towns, why didn't they say, yeah, no, this is not going to work?
They did, and you weren't allowed to go too close to Brittany, and there was only a small amount of towns allowed near Brittany initially. But then, of course, after we opened up, they said, oh, well, this doesn't hurt. Let people move. And then they allowed people to move. I wish I had some pictures. I'm sure if we go back to, what's his name?
What? Wasn't Vengeance? I'm looking at the map right now.
Yeah, Vengeance has moved.
On the East Coast?
It used to be. Now it's up right next to Brittany. Yeah.
Is that where it is currently?
Yeah, it's right outside of Brittany now.
Okay, so it moved twice then.
I know it used to be on the East Coast near the...
Okay. Yeah, it was all the way from the desert on the East Coast.
Yes.
But yeah. But still... It's like, yeah, keep going with POTs because this is ridiculous.
POTs. Yes, again.
I don't care.
Apparently, there was reason for Algarian to put this post out just recently because this post just came out 2 days ago. Let me go back here. Or is it down here?
Dude, that race was worth a grand total of 2 XP for me.
2 XP. Yeah, this was yesterday morning he put this out, and I wanted to talk about it yesterday because, again, as a POT owner, I don't get too many questions, but when I saw all this, I'm like, really? Are you getting this many questions about POTs? But apparently we now have a whole bunch of rules about POTs. I guess was the... Let's see if we've got... how can I remove trees and grass? Can I change my water type? Yeah, the magic statues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can you flatten out this bump? We're supposed to be getting that lawnmower. Still waiting on that lawnmower. That terrain sizer.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Want to make changes? Will my residents be evicted? Only if you change your POT's name or biome type will be required to evict all your residents. Teleporters. I would like you to place a POT to POT teleporter in my POT for me. We no longer do that. I would like you to place... Yeah, this is the one. And I would like you to place a POT to NPC teleporter in my POT for me. And point it to a town very far away. Yes, our developers can place an NPC town interconnection teleporter with the purchase of an appropriate voucher, which I heard those vouchers were being denied just a month ago, but apparently we're not being denied, so okay. But distance limitations may apply. So y'all made that mistake already when you started allowing misrender to... You already blew past that. You can't take that back now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we're gonna pick and choose random rules to enforce and not all the rules because we fucked up and don't want to deal with it.
And I have an interconnection teleporter near the center of my POT. Could you move them to the edge of the scene? No. All developer-placed teleporters must remain within a centralized location so that other players can locate these teleporters more easily. However, slight changes to the orientation can be requested, such as moving a wagon from one end of a bridge to the opposite end, or... I didn't know that was possible, but that's okay. They always... Yeah, see, I thought that the template had those, points baked in, so that this was there, and they all went in certain places because that's the way I saw them. But
and Serenity
anyway.
wants everybody to know that the whole issue with POT interconnections and connections is messy.
Yes, to say the least.
And it's
again,
messy because they backtracked on their original statement, and when they moved everything to Mistrinder, instead of saying all of your existing connections are going to be axed, they allowed people to increase their interconnections
keep
and
the existing interconnections. So if you were down an area and you had connections down an area and you moved, you kept all those connections. They shouldn't have allowed that. Absolutely.
And then they allowed people to start doing some requests to interconnect all over the map, of which people were like, fuck yeah, might as well.
Well, again, if you're charging $25 a pop for 3 connections, I would have a guy sitting around all day long for $25 a pop, doing 3 connections. I mean, that's just me,
Oh yeah. It's like you'd have a connection in your town to every single thing. But yes, that was a decision that they made internally, and it kind of was not well thought out. And when they did that, they are suffering the consequences of that.
And then more on POT changes. How do I unlock my forum? How do I upgrade? This is a good one. I've recently purchased or upgraded a POT. Since my form is unlocked, can I make change requests in conjunction? Yes. All POT upgrades include unlock in the online form for that POT, which allows for any changes permissible with a major work request voucher. So be sure to notify support once you've upgraded your town via the web store. If you'd like to upgrade with crowns, we'll help you to move to the next step in your upgrade, because you can still upgrade your town in crowns, but you still can't buy a town in crowns. I haven't heard of that one yet. Can we buy a town with crowns?
You can upgrade with crowns.
Well, originally there was talk that you didn't have to
buy a player-owned town with in-game currency.
With in-game currency, absolutely. And I think now that we've been here this long and we're offering POTs for sale again, I think that should be an option for those players, don't you?
It's one where it's more than likely the policy is going to be message Chris during one of his streams, and from there he will say, "Send me the crowns."
Yeah.
And then they'll realize, oh crap, and like so many of those upgrades where it was send Chris the money or the crowns in game. It's one where it's like, okay, you just asked for it, and then someone's going to sit there and complain about favoritism.
Yeah, no, I don't. I really, again, I think they've opened it up so much on that point that they should now just offer it. And again, Condas is saying, I think it would be like broker a deal with them, send them a Kodos to Chris or Elgarian, but it's just not something that Chris has said yet. Let's just put it that way. That's how upgrades became possible. He says, "Oh, I'll upgrade you for Kodos. Sure, why not?"
That should be something where it's like, okay, email that to support@portalarium.com, and then we'll communicate how to do that process. So, yeah. Yes, it's unofficial Twitch stream brokering.
There you go.
Yes. Unofficial Twitch stream brokering.
But anyway, there's this massive post out here, and of course, if you got any more questions about it, you can get on out here. There's a link in our Discord for you all to check out, or you can just go hit it up on the forums. And again, POT owners, I'm a POT owner. I've got certain feelings towards some of the things they've done with POTs, and again, I don't think they should have allowed those connections. I still think that the Game 2, what's the word I'm looking for? The gate should be at the boats. You shouldn't allow people to travel to a second land past the gate without paying for it. That's like letting people into Disneyland, and then they get up to the ride, and then going, you gotta go back to the front door and pay before you can get on the ride. So I just don't get it. But anyway, moving right along, that NBNN Shroud Avatar Community Calendar.
That's right. Brought to you by shroudmarketplace.com. And it's hosted on nbnn.info. Just click on the calendar button and look at this aggregated mess. It is, I don't even know what day of the week it is, Wednesday.
Blacked out Wednesday.
On NBNN. Don't forget, if you have a Google public calendar related to Shroud and you want it hooked up, email Laz, not me, news@nbnn.info. Oh, yeah. Yep. Pot usage, go to leafly.com and go read up on all your pot strains. Yes.
Oh, you got an ad?
You're Canadian.
You got an ad for Leafly over there?
Well, it's being discussed in my chat right now. I do not have that app, so.
Oh.
You know me. Do I need that app?
No.
So it's like, yeah. But yeah, Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock. You need to.
Yeah, Leafly's got all the information you need, by the way. Yes. For those of you who are in need of that kind of information, absolutely.
It doesn't help me at all. So yeah.
Great site.
I prefer Pornhub.
WRFB. The two go hand in hand, but literally
70s
hand in hand.
Final event of the evening is on WRFB, and that's the Wicked One with Waz's Wad, where he covers some rock and roll history from 1946 to 1974. It's like I don't care if you smoke pot, just doesn't do a lot for me. Other than giving me a headache quite frequently. Like the smell of pot gives me a headache. Kind of sad, right?
It is. Well, it's really great stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're tuned in to Lunch with Laz and Jack right here at NBNN.info, twitch.tv/Genesis, twitch.tv/NBNN News, catching us in replays on YouTube, Twitch, or WRFB Radio Free Britannia. I don't care how you listen. If you're listening, you got this far, we thank you very much for joining us. And of course, if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, click the links above, click the links below. You know the ones I'm talking about. The subscribe buttons, the follow buttons, the notify buttons, the alert buttons, all those buttons, because thanks to viewers like you who've kept us here 5.5+ years, bringing you the latest news and entertainment inside Shroud of the Avatar. And of course, our preferred method of support is bits. If you haven't gotten in, you only got a few more minutes. Well, you got all day. You can still get in on the monthly supporter race tomorrow through midnight tonight. So don't forget, last chance to get in on that action. And of course, 500 Kodos up for grabs. Got to thank the BMC for another year of video support here in our Zoom room. Of course, Zoom is just recently updated, giving us some technical difficulties because, of course, that's my middle name. But thanks to the BMC and their support, we're able to bring you our beautiful mugs every day right here in video. And don't forget to go out to Black Rock Cove and check out all the crafting goods they've got available at guild prices, so you'll never have to guess what price you'll be paying. Check out the BMC price guide or check out the ticker below for some basic prices updated quarterly right here on NBNN. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest news and entertainment 24/7 around the clock, including us at 12s and 6s Mondays through Friday. ShroudMusic.com for ABC file needs. If you're looking for ABC files, go to ShroudMusic.com. You can upload your own or you can download some to get started out at ShroudMusic.com. Caffius' Wear is one of many shops out on the Shroud Marketplace. And of course, Capheus has got all your wood goods and more taken care of out at his shop, because he's got his bulk pulp, he's got bulk wood, he's got bulk timber, he's got bulk boards, he's got bulk beetle carapace and more out in his shop at shroudmarketplace.com. And of course, Shroud Marketplace, the place where Jack and I go and buy and sell all of our goods, because Shroud Marketplace is the place to go for all your virtual vendable goods here inside Shroud of the Avatar, and Jack's going to tell you all about it.
That's right. Go to shroudmarketplace.com to buy anything and everything Shroud of the Avatar related. I just have to go change screens because I'm still working here.
I'm working over here.
Working over here. Not walking, I'm working over here. Shroudmarketplace.com is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. You do need to click on register in order to buy anything. If you want to sell stuff, you need to start clicking on that vendor registration button on the left-hand side and start adding your stuff. I mean, someone just put up some Mandrake
2 minutes.
and Nightshade. That's Thradia's shop. So go visit Thradia's shop and buy some reagents. $5 for 10,000. Time is money. Money is time. Some people have more time. Some people have more time.
That's right.
More money. Great place to go put your services up for sale. And that's anything and everything, as long as it's not a bannable offense. So you can find accounts, Game Gold, Crowns of the Obsidian, all the way to services, leveling services, deco services, including that guy's wedding service.
That's right. Lazarus Long's Weddings and More, because it's not just weddings, it's a whole lot more. If you're looking to get hitched in game, come see me. If you're looking to win a raffle, type exclamation I love free shit, because you only got a couple minutes left, and I just opened it up, so if you typed it in earlier, you weren't in because it wasn't open. It is open now, though. Come on out to Shroud Marketplace, check out my shop, check out Jack's shop, check out all the shops out there. If you're looking for bulk goods, I've got bulk ore, I've got bulk granite, I've got bulk suet. So come on out and check out our shops while you're out there and about during your daily grind in Shroud of the Avatar. Of course, there's also the make an offer button. Don't feel like you're gotta pay that price. A lot of the vendors out there, including myself, use that make an offer button. So if you don't like the price, or you see another price that might be cheaper, you can go, hey, somebody else has got it for $2 cheaper. Would you match it? You'll be surprised what you're gonna be. There you go, Bridge Troll! Exclamation! Buy a duck.
Yes, that's right. Go to shroudmarketplace.com. Gun stuff. Go visit all the shops. I mean, especially Soda Goods, Capheus' shop. The guy selling the golden Gothic mansion with a window.
Golden Gothic mansion.
I know.
Yes.
It's like with Widow's Walk. I mean, one of the rarest houses in game at all, because the only way to have gotten that golden house was to have backed not the Kickstarter, but the seed invest for Portalarium.
The golden
stuff. I did not do that, so I don't have any golden items.
Yeah,
yes,
that was
anything and everything. And I just refreshed the page, and it looks like somebody just added the Dragon Mask set pledge reward up for sale.
Oh, nice.
So Brady is busy putting stuff up for sale right now. So she's adding stuff to Shroud Marketplace right now.
Very cool.
As we're talking about it, anything and everything, shroudmarketplace.com. You need to go visit, put stuff up for sale, and buy all my stuff.
That's right. Buy all Jack's stuff.
Almost time for me to get out of here.
Yes, we got the credits rolling up here today, and I got to say thank you to a couple people. Got to say thank you for Boyer for the follow. Got to say thank you to Vosh Helen for the resub. And, of course, thank you all for joining us here on Wednesday, last day of the month. Another month gone by, folks. Tomorrow's October 1st, so don't forget to join us for our supporters race tomorrow. We're going to kick off the day with all you folks who threw bits at us, threw support at us throughout the month. at $5 level or more, and you'll be in that marbles race. And of course, we'll be doing that first thing out of the gate. Yeah, maybe not tomorrow. It will be tomorrow, but just maybe not first thing. It may take us a couple minutes because, hey, Thursdays. You never know how that goes. But meanwhile, we're going to close out this last giveaway. If you haven't got in yet, it's going to be a little too late for you.
And is there anybody to dump the stream on today?
And that's also last day of September. Don't forget, last day to save on recurring subscriptions. So, of course, if you want to get in on supporting us for cheaper than normal prices, use the September promos. That promo ends today. Popped up just at the end of the stream there. We're going to pick ourselves a winner. And Bridge Troll
right now is Last Diameter.
Last Diameter.
Congratulations on that winning.
Bridge Troll's got himself a copy of Kingdom Rush. Kingdom Rush. Congratulations, Bridge Troll. And we'll be sending that to you here in just a moment. Meanwhile, we got to wrap things up so Jack can get back to whatever it is he does for a real job over on that end. We'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.